I just got a call from Dan and Ashley, wondering if I knew anybody who would want a turkey dinner, whole turkey and all the fixings for Christmas. And in talking to them, I found out that things weren't going so great in their own lives with their baby, who Children's Aid has had custody of, if you will, since the baby was born.
Things in life and being able to survive, I'm doing that like 100%, But I don't know these people what they want from me, half the time,
Both having disabilities of one kind or another. Although Dan has successfully raised 2 children earlier, they've decided that they would control their lives from the inception of the baby being born. And they thought maybe doing the best thing would be bring Ashley's mother into the scene, and that hasn't really worked out. They don't seem to be able to work things out together.
A week, so 8 hours a month.
She's not bringing her Christmas.
That's how often you see your daughter.
Yeah.
8 hours a month. I got mad and I felt my heart going like quick. It's not getting there.
To lose control of your children, what does it feel like to have Children's Aid be in control?
I don't know, it feels like I have a second mother or something there, like behind my shoulder, like looking out to make sure I get to, take care of my kids properly, and I don't need that. I already got experience taking care of 2 kids before my 2 kids.
How does that make you feel as a mother, Ashley?
Pisses me off. They're just judging me. And I mean, they told me they weren't going to take away my baby in the beginning when I was 5 months pregnant, but they did.
Bag of frozen vegetables, if you're okay with that. I don't know. Right.
Prior to Ashley having her baby, she was having up to 20 seizures a day. And having just recently found out that she was misdiagnosed for 5 years, being diagnosed with the wrong medication she'd been taking. Since stopping to take that medication, she's now not had a seizure in 2 weeks. And yet, this was the main reason, one of the main reasons, as they were trying to say Dan wasn't able to be physically able to take care of his child on his own, and Ashley couldn't because of her seizures. And that they've also brought up her past from before she was 18 years of age, which wasn't fair. Is this how we treat our disabled? By taking their children from them and medicating them? So how long have they had your baby now?
A year and 3 months.
This is very hot, Mary.
What's the last thing they said they want you to do now in order to keep seeing your baby?
Go see a psychiatrist, go to the counseling programs.
So they wanted you to come and visit with your kid at the Children's Aid office. You found it's all just too much for you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I get too many medical appointments and stuff like that. And it's too stressful, I would think, with my heart being weak as it is.
I'm Light Polish, and I'm Worldly Shaper, Andy Rudy, and more tonight on 60 Seconds.
You ever wonder why some people seem to have it all, while most have nothing? Well, I do. It just doesn't seem fair that a person could work 30 years of their life and have nothing left over to retire with. And what about all those pampered celebrities that are paid a king's ransom to play act? Maybe instead of acting, they could go out and depict real character in the real world with some real hard cash. I wonder what Rocky would say.
Hey, how you doing? You might remember me from the first 11 Rockies.
Or Lieutenant Colonel Slade.
Hoorah! Watch what kind of citizens we're making here.
Somehow, I don't think they'd approve.
Behind me, we have a double entendre happening. In the background is the York Region headquarters, where I was earlier doing a deposition to York Region Council. I don't know what I said. I was only working on about 3 hours sleep. But the union guys sure seemed to love it. It sounded like I got a standing ovation behind me when I asked for the council to leave their cars at home during the strike. I'm not sure if it resonated or not. I'm hoping perhaps it did. But meantime, right behind me is I'll be bringing Millie's papers in to see if we can get her moved up on that list, to get her right here in York Region housed. I'm Tom Pearson. Let's hope. You're a sly one, Gem and Fish. You're extremely smart. You wish you've delayed the transit strike long enough to make a bundle for the region. By delaying the transit strike long enough and making $500,000 a week in savings on the backs of the poor, you have done yourself a complete imbecile.
Unfortunately, we were unable to get Millie any place to stay. She's still staying on her own, for now, on a couch. This is how we take care of our low-income seniors in Ontario. Until next time, I'm Tom Pearson.